please ignore the fact that I look like a caged animal because I feel like a caged animal. So today's topic of discussion is going to be types of contraception. We all know the form of condoms and birth control. Now, I don't know if many of you know that there are many different forms of birth control. Condoms is actually one of them. I'll be talking about 4 that I have tried. Starting off with condoms, they are amazing STD repellents, and they also don't get you pregnant because they do catch semen, and it's quite helpful in that sense. Condoms should always be a go-to for anybody. You have the male condom, which just wraps the willy, and then you have the female condom, which actually gets inserted into the female. The second form of birth control that I have tried is the pill. Now the pill comes in like this little package, which is about this size and that tall, and they come in rows of 7. And then they have a 7-day layer at the bottom, which is meant to cover your period. Now, the reason I didn't like the pill is because you need to constantly take it every day at the exact same time of day, and you can't slip up. If you slip up, the chances of you getting pregnant increase, and you do not want any of that fun stuff to come your way. That is why I went to the Depo-Provera, which is the third birth control that I'm going to be talking about. Depo-Provera I used for two full years. The pill I only used for about a year. Depo-Provera is a shot. It's a hormone-filled shot that gets injected into any muscle, primarily either the arm or the buttocks, and it covers you for about 3 months. I usually say 2 months and a half. During that half time, you're going to want to go and redo it because it's not as potent. I love the Depo-Provera, although it did have some side effects. It did increase my mood swings by like 100% because of all the hormones that are being injected into your body, and also I lost my period. I didn't have a proper period for about a year and a half, and in a way that frightened me, which is why I stopped the Depo-Provera. And that brings me to my 4th option, which I think is going to be my best option. At the moment, I'm regretting it because I actually just got it installed. It is an ultra-uterine device. In short, it's an IUD. IUDs are these small little fish hook kind of shaped object get inserted into your uterus, and they're about 97% effective, as well as the Depo-Provera shot. The only difference is that they can last for years. The one I got inserted could last up to 10. There are multiple ones. Some last up to 3, some last up to 5. I'm on the 10 one at the moment. Unfortunately, the one I'm on is not recommended for most people because it does actually increase the cramps that you can get with your period. When I first got it, which was roughly 2.5 hours ago, I went in there expecting it to hurt a lot when getting inserted. Let me tell you, it didn't hurt. It kind of gave a small pinch of a cramp when it was getting inserted, and she also had to do a couple smears and etc. You do not need a pap test for any of these. I repeat, you do not need a pap test. Lord have mercy on you if you do. Pap tests are generally just for sexual transmitted infection. I'm hopefully going to be staying with the IUD. I like the shot as well, so if the IUD does not work, chances are I will go to that, or I might try out the patch. Who knows? But I do know that contraception is important. I have had to take Plan B once in my life, and let me tell you, that put my body through a whole cycle of emotions. I was out for at least 10 hours. I missed 2 of my classes because I slept through them and my alarms. It was pretty rough. Also, I was a little bit ill a day later because literally it puts your body through a chemical wash, technically. Yeah, this has been the contraception talk. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I will try and answer them best that I can. Other than that, I'm pretty sure Google is a pretty awesome source. Just know your sources before you go out and try these things. But yeah, so be careful. Use condoms all the time. They're lifesavers. And if not, make sure you go get Plan B within 72 hours. Oh my god. Oh, it's the exact same